With the craziness of the world, is fear running through your body 24/7? I'm not talking about ghosts and goblins. I'm talking about fears like failure, rejection, abandonment, not being loved or heard, or even the wrong person winning the election. Is this you? Hey, stay tuned. Today, in this episode of Thriving Thursdays, I'm gifting you a great routine to help you release your greatest fears and traumas and bring them to love. I am Kathryn. I'm your nutritionist and joyful living coach. And so many of you may not know this. In addition to being a nutritionist and a joyful living coach, I'm also an acupressurist. So today I'm going to show you how to release not just your fears, but your phobias. Phobias like fear of bugs, crowds, intimacy. Oh, that's a big one. Heights, animals, isolation. We've been through a lot of that lately, right? Water, confined spaces, the dark, whatever fears and phobias plague you, we're going to learn to release them with acupressure. What you need to know is that when fears arise, they are just a signal that it's time to rebalance and find unconditional allowing of life. And this routine, it'll help you to do just that. And I want you to think about your biggest fears, your biggest phobias, and how those are sabotaging your life. This came up for me recently with all the craziness of running my business, the election, and the pandemic, and just other little challenges. But so much came up, especially because I'd been going through menopause. Oh my goodness. These shackles of emotions, limiting beliefs that were just stuck in my body for years and years and years. And they made me stuck in my tracks. And I knew I needed to release them. So I made this not only for you, for me. So in Chinese medicine, what happens is the kidneys govern your fear. And the strength of your kidneys determines how great you're going to be able to walk through life without fear. Fear keeps us stuck in our tracks. So acupressure, it rebalances the energy that's surging through the points and the meridians in your body. And when you hold these acupressure points and breathe deeply, your body just relaxes. And what that does is it lets the healing energy open and increase your circulation. Then your blood flows optimally. It nourishes your body's cells. And hey, you feel better. So over time, when you use this routine, use it to heal past emotional wounds, present emotional wounds, and you're going to feel so much better because we all walk around with fear, and fear creates achy muscles, and it just makes you feel like you're walking around a little numb, or you get addictive behaviors to numb those fears. Well, let's get rid of all that with this little mini routine. Hey, it's just in time for the election and Halloween. How perfect. What a great time to release those fears. And I want to tell you, these exercises, I'm not giving them to you in real time. So the whole times that you do in your daily practice, they may be a little bit longer depending on what you need. But I'm going to share my recommendations with you and guide you through the breath work and thought exercises associated with each hold. And I invite you to do these exercises. Do them often. Think about your fear, breathe into the points that I recommend for you, and then give yourself a counter affirmation to that fear, something that's not about the fear, but about your wonderful life. So we're going to get started. Just enjoy the ride and let me know how you're doing with this. Please let me know. Go over to my website, Joyful Living with Kathryn, and you can report in the bottom or you can just put some comments in the YouTube page. So let's get started. You ready? Our first exercise is to hold your bladder points. They're in your low back, bladder 48 and 23. Simply place your hands at your waist and have your hands like this with your thumbs out. Take your thumbs and place them on the rope-like muscles near the spine and have your fingers wrapped around your sides just like this. Apply real firm pressure, steady pressure. And if this hurts, hey, let up a little bit. It's not supposed to hurt. So I'm going to turn around. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Just right here on these rope-like muscles, hold it and breathe. Remember, breathe for about 2 minutes. Think about your fear and slowly and deeply get into that fear. Feel it. You know, in Chinese medicine, the bladder is the kidney's partner. So the kidneys, they're directly affected by these points. Where you're holding is where your kidneys are, your adrenals are. So this is going to put pressure on those, relax them, and help you release your fear. So breathe into your fear and then let it go. And remember your counter affirmation. Maybe you're saying, oh my goodness, I'm so scared about who might win for the presidency. And your counter is, everything is okay. Life is okay. And just hold, hold, hold. And this one I recommend you hold for about 2 minutes. Now we're moving on to upholding heaven. This one's really easy. All you do is interlace your fingers, place your palms out, arms go up, arms are straight. I'm going to stand back a little. You're really solid on the ground. Your feet are a little bit apart, and you inhale, and then making sure your hands are straight over your head. Breathe in, hold it for a minute, and then release the breath. Tilt your head back. Take 3 big deep breaths. 2, and 1 more. Bring your arms down. Release the fear. Imagine you're releasing the fear. Let go of it. And that's all there is to it. I want you to do this 6 times when you're in your regular practice. Super easy, super fun. And let's move on to our next exercise. Now we're going to hold the C of tranquility. It's on the center of your breastbone, right here in the middle. So just hold it, press this calming point. Press it to open up your chest, improve your breathing, and stabilize a panic or anxiety attack. You just breathe into it. I recommend you hold this point for at least 2 minutes while breathing deeply and thinking about how life would be without this fear. How could it be different? So breathe in. Our next point is called Elegant Mansion. It's a kidney point. It's kidney 27. So you just hold both sides right below your clavicle. So this breastbone, at the breastbone, the clavicle is here. Hold both points. Thumb goes on one side and your fingers go on the other. Place your fingers like this and breathe in. It's right between your first and your second ribs. Really easy to find, and they're probably sore. Hold these points firmly and breathe slowly and deeply. What this does is it clears your throat, it calms you, and it counteracts fear. Breathe this into this for about a minute, and then keep holding, and we're going to go on to the next point. But we're going to use this, so stay here, breathe into this for 2 minutes, and move on. Now keep your hands exactly where they are, right on Elegant Mansion, and place your other hand 3 inches below your belly button. Think back to a time when you felt fearful. Choose a frightening experience or a nightmare, something you remember well, or it could be your current fear, whatever it is. Keep thinking about that fear. Stand up straight and tall, or you can do this sitting down. Breathe slowly and deeply, and really affirm that you had great courage to face your fear. Thank yourself. Keep your fingertips right here below your navel. Stay in touch with your body and have the fearful event in mind. And breathe, 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 breathe. Back and forth. This will counteract anxiety. Now breathe into your courage. The courage to feel acknowledged. Just really acknowledging how fear is protecting you. Just take a moment to explore how your fear is healthy, a healthy response when you're in danger, and thank it. It really helps you to know your limits. Breathe into that. Stay here for about 2 minutes. Now, touch the place 1 finger width above your eyebrows, right here, in line with the center of your pupil. So right above your eyebrows, in line with your pupil. Just gently touch the spot for 1 minute while breathing deeply. This point, it clears the mind and reprograms fearful thoughts. So think of your fears and let it clear your mind and just hold. Now we're going back to the kidney point at the chest. Just hold this. Remember the one we just did where you hold on both sides? And hold this with your third eye right between your eyebrows. But before you do this, give yourself a little neck and shoulder massage just for about 2 minutes. Just loosen everything up. Keep your eyes closed. Knead out the tense muscles as you focus on breathing deeply. Then lightly touch the third eye right between your eyebrows and have your other hand on the kidney point right here, the elegant mansion, like we did before. Concentrate on breathing deeply. As you inhale, breathe in. Breathe into your belly. Breathe in the courage to face any fear or obstacle, anything in your life. Give yourself credit. Congratulate yourself. And at the top of the inhalation, hold your breath for a few seconds and let the fear go. Imagine you're letting the fear go with each complete exhalation. Continue to breathe for 2 minutes. Our next point, it's on the feet. So grab a chair and I'll see you back here in a minute. Or sit on the floor, whatever is easy for you. But grab a chair and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, you got your chair? Great. So I'm going to show you this point. It's on your foot and it's on both sides of your ankle. So right here on the inside of your ankle and on the outside of your ankle. Just lightly touch these places. Hold them. These are great spots. See here? And I can't show you the inside of my ankle, but I'm just holding it. And probably if these places are sore, hey, those are the places you need to be. It's right between your heel and right between your ankle. So it's on that little indentation. Nature's been great to us to give us a little indentation. So hold your breath and hold this point. Let your fear go. Really let it go. And continue to breathe deeply. Hold these for about a minute each, and you're going to switch to the opposite side. So you just move to the opposite one. And if it's hard to hold your hand up or your leg up like this, hey, just let it relax on your knee. Really simple. Hold these points, and if you can't touch these points, hey, well, just have someone help you out. It works equally as well. So bring your foot up, kind of rub them or just hold them. But remember, if it hurts, you can let the pressure go just a little bit. Just keep breathing. Our breath makes these places really release so much better. Breathe deeply. And these are important phobia points. Hold them each for 1 minute. Breathe in and enjoy the process. So the foot points that I just showed you, they relieve excessive stage fright, insomnia, urinary and reproductive problems, nightmares and obsessions. They also help with hormonal problems, so they're really good for you. Our last point, hey, it's my favorite point. It's a stomach point, and it's one of the most effective acupressure points to really strengthen the whole body and counteract fears and phobias. So let me show you where this point is. It's right here. It's 4-finger width down from your kneecap. So you can just hold this or you can rub it. But the best way to find it, let me show you with my other leg. It's right outside the shin bone. All you need to do is flex your foot. Feel the place between the 2 bones that tightens up on your shin. This is the correct spot. See, it kind of pops out. Now just briskly rub up and down along the outside of your shin bone. Rub, rub, rub for 1 minute. And breathe in. That's all there is to it. But if this is difficult for you, hey, let me show you an easy way to do it. All you do is find that spot and take your opposite heel and rub it on that spot. You can do this while you're sitting down. Pretty darn easy. So great. So I love acupressure, and it's one of the most healing things you can do for yourself. But there's so many more. So I'd love to help you get healthier and happier in your life, and we can do this together. You can do this in a few ways. Hey, sign up, pop on over to my website and sign up for Mindful Mondays and Thriving Thursdays. These come out weekly, and I give you all kinds of great health tips, mental and physical health tips. So you can sign up for that. You can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or if you want to take it a little deeper, go over to my website and check out my signature programs. Eat Your Way to Healthy and Think Your Way to Healthy. I would love to have you check them out and join me. I'm Kathryn Chess. I'm your nutritionist and joyful living coach. I help you to rebalance your hormones, renew your energy, and love, love, love your life. And more importantly, I help you to love yourself. Go out and love yourself. See you soon. Bye-bye.